PnB Rock, how you feel about the latest information regarding his murder and how they found out that the father and son was behind it? And the 17-year-old kid was the one that shot him, and the dad was the getaway driver.
And the kid is young too. He like what, 17. Um, and he said he had a prior. He just got out of jail or something, from earlier from something he did. It's unfortunate. Um, I got a son, same age. Um, when you live in that lifestyle, it's unfortunate because I've known plenty of dudes who accept their kids going into that, you know, I gang bang, my son gonna gang bang. I sell dope, my son gonna sell dope. He gonna carry a strap. He gonna be a menace from the neighborhood. It's unfortunate that some of us fathers and parents accept that role for our kids. Um, why he would influence the son to push that line, who knows? I think it's fucked up, like I say again, because you put your son in that position to where you felt like this is something you wanted him to be a part of. So that just got to show you what kind of love or mentality that this father got for his son when, how bad is it that you would actually encourage your son to, kill a motherfucker over some chains. Um, but I see it, you get me? I've been around dudes who like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna be from the hood, we gonna be from the hood, you gonna be from the hood, and you gonna rep the hood to the fullest. Um, it's just the misguided shit and I know like a lot of people like fuck that, that's fucked up, that's fucked up. And then again, like it's been niggas been doing this shit if it wasn't PnB Rock. You get me? Niggas used to jack niggas for dating rims and shit. And the robbery mentality has always been there, as far as niggas who are young sons who follow in the footsteps of what was created by the uncle or the dad, or because I want that reputation too, you know. I don't know what his dad, what his affiliation or what his role or status in his neighborhood might have been, but or if they was just some motherfuckers who just went around robbing niggas. Cause you don't have a lot of, there's a lot of niggas who ain't hardcore gang affiliated who just like, shit, it's a perfect opportunity. Let's get this motherfucker. You get me? And that could be coming from a family of motherfuckers who just broke and don't got shit. You get me? You dangle cheese in a rat face, a motherfucking rat gonna go for that shit. He don't give a fuck if it's a trap right there. He might get set up or he might get killed or whatever. That's just the precautions that you make when you live in a survival state. You get me? And your mind state is, I don't have no fucking hope for tomorrow. I'm not finna be no motherfucking doctor or lawyer or no professional. And when you see like shit, my dad is here with me every day. He feeding me this mentality. Look, I've already been to juvenile hall or on probation or carrying straps around. So it has to be a better decision of what, even when you stuck in the hood, you can't want the same pitfalls that you have to, to fall on your kids. And it just seems like that's what happens. Um, who knows what the mind state might be for my 17, 18-year-old son if he see me in the hood every day, selling dope, carrying a strap, representing the neighborhood like fuck that, still getting in the beefs with niggas. What do you think his mentality gonna be at 16, 17? How can I fuck around and guide him on a different path when he see me doing the same shit? You get me? He gonna want to grab a strap and represent the hood and go sell some dope and jack a nigga because the first thing he gonna do is you doing it. And let's face it, a lot of these motherfuckers your kid want to impress you. You get me? He want to prove that, I'm like you, dad. You get me? I'm tough like you. And like I said, I know motherfuckers who I support my son getting out there fighting niggas. I support my son out there representing the neighborhood and walking in those footsteps because you ain't got nothing else that's going to be offered to you because they wasn't offered to me. That's how the dads feel. So it's fucked up that the dad put him in that situation because you just killing your 17-year-old. You give him no hopes or no dreams of nothing to accomplish nothing. You get me? And now, and all for what? For a chain to get snatched for what? Because you ain't finna enjoy the spoils of the shit. You're caught. You get me? Now you done fucked up him. You done fucked up the stepmama. You done fucked off everybody's life because your mentality at that point was, ooh, look, flashy jewelry. And you're a grown ass nigga. You get me? You supposed to be in a different mentality, but some niggas are stuck. You get me? It's some 35-year-old, 40-year-old, 45-year-old niggas who are still stuck. You get me? I'm still stuck in the hood. I'm still selling a little dope, and and not to say that, my life or your life or anybody, but you gotta make that choice. And if you ain't gonna make it for you, you're supposed to be able to make it for your kids. You get me? You're supposed to give them a better opportunity. That's why a nigga like me left Compton and moved where I moved. And my son don't know shit about being involved in a gang, or he ain't never had a run-in with the police or no shit like that. That's when you accomplish something with your children, when you can get them from the path of what you done. So for the niggas who still stuck there, they have no hope though. Because even though you still stuck in the neighborhood and you ain't got a way out, you supposed to be showing the kids that you can get out of here. You getting? You ain't got to jack a motherfucker or rob a motherfucker and then this motherfucker leaves. You get me? You leave the kids to hold the bag while you take off and run to Vegas and shit. So that just goes to show you the mentality of the dad. You get me? Because the son get caught, the stepmom get caught, and then you go on the run to Vegas and shit. Because what you want to run now, so what you gonna let your son and the stepwife bite the bullet for the whole thing? You gotta man up now, shit. You don't want to let them, and then you wasn't even courage enough to go in and do the shooting yourself. You sent your son in. So it's just like I said, it's a different mentality of people when they don't have the example to set, and I just think it's fucked up because you don't know what the 17-year-old his mentality is. Like I said, he could have been the hardest nigga around here trying to prove that he was hard, trying to get acceptance from his dad because his dad is in that lifestyle still, neighborhood and representing. So I ain't got no hope. I'm gonna go show I'm a hard nigga too, because a lot of niggas want that reputation. You feel me? A lot of niggas want that street credibility. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. If my name is known in the streets, then, it's just like the motherfucker who, blow up a fucking building or kidnap or murder a gang of motherfuckers and then they start writing the newspaper because really they want to be recognized for the dumb shit still. You get me? Oh yeah, I'm an axe murderer and I done killed 50 people, but I want you to print up my story in newspaper because the motherfucker want to be famous, and some niggas want that hood recognition. I'd rather be famous in the hood than be a regular ass nigga with nothing. You get me? Some niggas feel that credibility in the neighborhood is more valuable being just a regular normal nigga. You get me? Who gonna give a fuck about me? I'm amongst millions. You get me? But if I'm a vicious terrorizer and I done jacked a couple of niggas and I'm known to be that, then your name ring bells in the street. You get me? You can go throughout the neighborhoods and be like, man, you know this nigga named so-and-so, woompty whoomp. And niggas be all like, yeah, man, that little nigga crazy, man. That nigga tried to pop on me at the store and them niggas shot up so-and-so and woompty whoomp. And you start feeling superior. Like, yeah, nigga, my name ring bells.